In the late 70s, the world was dancing. Disco lights, soulful voices, and rhythms that brought people together. It was a time when music wasn't just heard, it was felt. And in the middle of that movement was a group whose sound blended elegance, soul, and groove. With timeless hits and unforgettable melodies, they became part of the soundtrack of a generation. But behind that music is a story of family, change, and resilience. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Odyssey. Now before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. The story of Odyssey begins in New York City, formed by sisters and family members. The group was built on a strong musical foundation. Their harmonies was tight, their style was refined, and they sound rooted in both soul and disco. The group started off as the Lopez sisters, with Lillian Lopez, Louise Lopez, and Carmen Lopez, the latter of which left the group prior to the creation of Odyssey. At a time when the music scene was exploding with creativity, Odyssey, they found their place. Odyssey wasn't just another disco act. They blended the elements of soul, pop, and dance music into something unique. Their songs carry emotion, but also energy. This balance helped them stand out in a crowded music landscape. The group's big breakthrough came with the hit, Native New Yorker. The song captured the spirit of the city, which was vibrant, resilient, and full of life. It became the anthem for the urban identity and pride. Filipino bassist and singer Tony Reynolds joined the group soon after the song reached 21 on the pop charts. Right after, the group followed up with more hits, including Use It Up and Wear It Out. And Going Back to My Roots. These songs solidified their place in music history. A string of albums and singles followed, and the group managed to score another R&B hit with Inside Out that peaked number 12 on the R&B charts. Don't give up, 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 don't give up. During the height of the disco movement, the group, they thrived. Their music filled the dance floors around the world. But disco was more than just a trend. It was a cultural movement, bringing people together from different backgrounds through music and dance. The group was a part of that movement. As the disco era began to fade during the early 80s, the music industry shifted. Many disco artists struggled to adapt, and the group faced lineup changes and the challenge of evolving their sound. Despite these obstacles, they continued to create and perform. After the group's first album, Reynolds left the group for unknown reasons. He was replaced by William McEachern, who stayed in this role for the rest of the group's tenure with RCA Records. After the group left RCA, the group then consisted of Lillian Lopez, Louise Lopez, Al Jackson, and Stephen Colazzo. They all continued to tour, play, and appear on TV in the UK, Europe, and the Middle East. When Stephen joined the group, his role was to be the group's keyboardist, vocalist, and musical director. In the UK, the group, with its diverse musical style, had more chart success, totaling up to 5 top 10 hits between the years of 1977 and 1982. One of them, Use It Up and Wear It Out, reached number 1 on the UK charts, and it stayed there for 2 weeks in 1980, making it the third single to top the top of the charts by a US act. Their follow-up UK single was If You're Looking for a Way Out, that had Lillian Lopez on lead vocals. Now this song reached number 6 in 1980, where it spent a total of 15 weeks in the UK charts. Oh baby, tell me I'm wrong. Just say. Lopez and Jackson married in 2000, and they retired from the music industry in 2003. During the 90s, Jackson and Lopez also performed as a duo under the name Odyssey. One of the most difficult moments in Odyssey history came with the loss of their key members. Tony Reynolds passed away on February 2nd, 2010, and Lillian Lopez passed away on September 4th, 2012 from cancer. And Luis Lopez passed on January 27th, 2015. This tragedy impacted the group, but it also strengthened their willing to continue. Their music took on a new meaning, reflecting both joy and resilience. The group adapted to changing musical trends, incorporating elements of modern R&B and pop. While their commercial success may have shifted, their dedication to music remained strong. They continue to perform and connect with audiences. Today, Odyssey music continues to be celebrated. Their songs are played at events, sampled by artists, and rediscovered by new generations. Their blend of disco and soul remains timeless. Odyssey's story is one of rhythm, resilience, and connection. They helped define a moment in music history, a time where the world came together on the dance floor. And even today, that feeling still lives on, because great music doesn't fade. It evolves, and Odyssey will always be part of that sound. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song by Odyssey? Before I go, I want to take a second to promote my Discord. Over here, I provide a safe space for my supporters. We discuss music of all genres. You can provide me feedback on recent uploads, etc. If that interests you, then go ahead and check me out. The link is in my bio. While I have y'all here, if you would like to support the channel further, then feel free to become a member. By doing so, you help make these videos possible. I thank each and every one of you who supported me along this journey.